That was the most insane game of all time, an epic comeback by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Congrats to Trevor Lawrence. He had one of the worst first halves in the history of the National Football League, had a pass rating of basically fucking 0, and came back and looked like the next reincarnation of Dan Marino out there on the football field. And he led the Jacksonville Jaguars to the next round. Unbelievable stuff. But I really, really hope that you're going to say that I'm sipping straight haterade with this one, but I don't give a single fuck. Because I say what I say on what I want to say when I want to say it on this goddamn YouTube channel here. My name is Mr. Truth for a reason. I believe this is the truth. Justin Herbert will never win anything. He'll never win anything. It's not because they don't have weapons. It's not because, he doesn't have a running back. He doesn't have a line. All the excuses the people were using for Herbert the first 2 years, where are they? The coaching sucks. They scored 30 points. I mean, realistically, they should have won. It falls on Justin Herbert's lackluster, mediocre, bad second half. The guy crumbles when you need him to appear the most. He can't get the ball down the field when you put him in crunch time. It's that simple. He's a classic case of a great/elite regular season quarterback that doesn't have nearly enough to what it takes to lead a team to the promised land of the Lombardi Trophy in the Super Bowl. It's a classic example of somebody who is not that good of a leader. He's not a leader, okay? Justin Herbert's not close to being the leader that Trevor Lawrence is, or the leader that Joe Burrow is, or the leader that Brady, or the leader that Mahomes is. Those quarterbacks are established as franchise guys. Those are some of the best leaders in the locker room, and they're at the most important position. Justin Herbert, he's a laid-back guy. He's laid back. He's chill. And people think that's a good thing in a quarterback. You need to have some intensity as a fucking quarterback. And Justin Herbert doesn't have that fire. He does not have the motivation. He does not have the desire to win at the National Football League level. He absolutely crumbled. His footwork was coming unglued in the second half. He couldn't hit basic throws in the second half. He looked shambolic in the second half. He looked like Trent Dilfer in the second half, someone who can't get past his first read, who wasn't running nearly enough as he should be, wasn't seeing the open lanes, wasn't seeing the holes in the coverage, wasn't able to dissect defenses, wasn't able to throw over the middle. He cannot perform in the big-time crunch moments you need him to. Yes, he can do it in the regular season, but in the regular season, there's zero pressure on him to succeed. None whatsoever. In the playoffs, it's do or die every single game you step out onto the gridiron, onto the football field. And what does he do when you put him in a high-pressure situation? He curls up into a ball, and he does nothing. He sits there and does nothing. And that's what Justin Herbert went out there and did tonight. He laid a fat goose egg on the scoreboard. He looked like garbage in the second half. This guy does not have what it takes to be a winning NFL quarterback. Yes, he's a franchise quarterback. Yes, he has a big arm. But just because you're a great quarterback in the regular season doesn't mean that you're the leader that you need to be. There's a reason guys like Trevor Lawrence and Joe Burrow are coming into their own, because they're leaders. They're once-in-a-lifetime leaders of their football teams at such a young age. And Herbert, man, doesn't have what it takes to do what guys like that do on a regular, consistent basis on the football field. And you can attribute some of the blame to the coaching staff, and people are going to be wanting Staley to be fired, but there's got to be some sort of narrative against Herbert, because what has Herbert done better than Joe Burrow, and why are people saying that Herbert's better than Burrow? He does nothing better than Burrow other than his arm. That's it. What has he won? What has he done? Nothing. Did he win anything in college? Hell no. Has he won anything in the NFL level the past 3 years? Hell no. He's done absolutely nothing positive for his team other than have a few solid regular season campaigns, which led to absolutely no postseason playoff success. Thank you all for watching this video. This has been Mr. Truth, and this was nothing but the truth.